In conclusion, read. Verse 7. Go to verse 8.
Then shall your light...
No. Go on and do verse 7. I'm sorry.
Is it not to divide your bread with the hungry?
We need to be able to give. We need to be able to give. We can bring our monies together, put it in a benevolent fund, and be able to feed the hungry in our community. To help people. You'll be surprised. Just because a person working on a job doesn't mean that they got enough to feed their family. Because by the time they finish paying their necessities, they don't have anything to live out the rest of the month. And we need to be in a place that says to do what? To divide your bread with the hungry. Your bread is that which sustains life. Your bread could be that we have money in the church account to pay a bill for someone. This is the reason why we need to fast. Someone could be struggling and about to be cast out of their place of dwelling. And you don't have to lay up there in the bed and say, I'm hoping Bishop don't ask me to take them in. But we have money in the church account that we can say, here, we're paying this bill. Who is the person we write this check to?
Yes.
And we write the check, pay the bill. This is the reason why we're going on this fast. This is the will of God. Read.
And bring the homeless poor into your house.
Oh, I know you're not. I mean, we need a Mary Magdalene Center. We need a community of encouragement for men. And a Mary Magdalene Center for the women. Because this is, you sin when it comes down to this. You stumble over this. I ain't bringing them in my house. I'm not bringing them into my house.
My God.
Well, okay. Build a house.
Yes.
And that's your house.
That's right.
Bring them into that place that you built. That's how to work with that. Let's bring a sacrificial offering to go to the Mary Magdalene Center. Bring a sacrificial offering to go to the community of encouragement. And you don't have to be contending with the, well, I got to go to the store, but I want to leave them here. Word. That's people for you. So it's okay. It's okay. God knew that we would have, He would give us the idea of how to comply with this scripture, but they don't have to be in our house, personal house. That's where my husband and my wife and my children dwell. And when we get ready to go on vacation, we don't want to put them out. Say we'll be back next week. They got to get up out of here. God said they got to get up out of here. But I thank God, though, that she, in that part there, she obeyed the scripture. When I didn't have a place to go here last month, when was that? Last month, month before last, when I moved out of my home, didn't have a place to go, and really didn't have the money to make a place to go. She opened up her doors and said, come on in, Bishop, you can stay here, you know, and until God bless you to move on. And I thank God, so you did fulfill that, because I was homeless.
Yes, you were.
I was homeless. I was homeless in the month of December.
Yeah.
You ought to know that, didn't you? You did. I was hungry. And she said, wow. Read on. See, I was homeless and poor. I was really. I finished that description. I was homeless and I was poor. And this your aunt? She took me in. She took me in. Didn't charge me 1 cent. She worked me hard now. Had me out there around digging through roots and she worked me.
They call you the labor.
Oh, Lord. But I was so grateful. That was my delight. It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. And she fulfilled that. And that's what we need to extend ourselves through this time of consecration.
Yes.
Through this time of fasting. We have our direction while we're fasting. Personally, we need to destroy these yokes and things in our lives. God will take note of it, and you can close your Bible. God will take note of it as we commit and consecrate ourselves solely for that purpose. I'm fasting for you because I want to see you prosper. I don't want to see you depressed or pressed and in the gauze of destruction. I want you to resemble the kingdom. I want the kingdom lifestyle to be expressive and visible in you and through you. And the way to go about doing that is prayer and fasting. I want to hear Rob come in here one time and say, Bishop, stand up and give him a testimony and say, you all won't believe this. I just got a contract for $1 million. I want to hear Lottie saying that I have so much work. Do anybody in here with integrity will come and work along with me? I want to hear Elise say that, Bishop, you just don't know. I'm telling you, I'm overwhelmed with work. I need to hire some people. I want to hear you all coming forward with testimonies of the blessings of God overtaking you. I want to hear these young men come in and say, church, this ain't work. I'm getting phone call after phone call, and I can choose whatever position I want. That's what God is able to do crazy favor. Crazy favor. The kind of favor that you cannot imagine. Is anything too hard for our God to do? No. Not a thing. So in our prayer and fasting tomorrow, let us all have the same mindset that we are one person, but we are touching and agreeing as two. Okay? We are touching and agreeing. And we are praying. If you need a little bit more clarity, you got the scripture, Isaiah chapter 58, verse 6, down through, what was that? We stopped at 7. Verse 6 through 7. And he'll show you as you read on down concerning that our life, this ministry will spring forth. And people will be able to come to this ministry and be blessed. My heart desire is that we can help people, that we talk about it, but we will actually be a ministry living out of the economy or the economics of heaven. And not out of here. We will stop talking about, well, I